All right, so first banjo up is my regular, the one that I had custom made. It's basically a Pisgah Wonder with a few changes made to it. So he has this banjo called the Pisgah Wonder that I really liked, but I sort of wanted to make it my own. There was a few things I wanted changed. So he said, "Well, I'll build you a custom one." So I went to his banjo design tool on his website, and you can basically build your banjo from the ground up. So I designed it the same specs as a Wonder. It looks like a Wonder, except I had, instead of a little Wonder tone ring, I had a Dobson tone ring put in here because I like Dobsons, and I had it had brass put on there instead of nickel hardware, and I had a goatskin head, so it balanced it just right. The sound, maple is a light sounding wood, and if you pair it with a Renaissance head, to me it sounds way too bright. So pair it with this, you kind of get that sweet in between tone, really great up the neck and also amazing down low. So yeah, it's beautiful curly maple. Hopefully you can see that there. Beautiful flamed maple. I mean, the entire banjo is just flamed maple, so it's wonderful. S scoop. I've got some real heavy gauge strings on here. They're starting 11, 26, 15, 13, and back to a 10. And that kind of suits I like that feel a bit better. These old light gauge strings, I put a radius bridge on there just to give one a try. Technically they're for intonation correction, but I just decided to put one on there just sort of, and it gave the banjo sort of pop, a nice little a good little kick at the end of each note that I wasn't hearing with just a standard 5/8 bridge, and this is a 5/8 radius bridge. But so anyway, that's that banjo. I'll play a tune on it. Let's see. How about let's play Cindy. So 1, 2, 3. Played that song way better and way cleaner, but that was just a quick, dirty version of Cindy that I just sort of whomped up out of nowhere. So anyway, that's this banjo. That was my custom banjo. So call me a freak, but I always wipe my neck and strings down after every use. There we go. Next up, we have this equally gorgeous walnut banjo. Bit sweeter, not as punchy. It's not figured or anything. Walnut's generally not a figured wood, but it's still beautiful. Stained walnut that he took and stained it. Put nickel hardware on there. Renaissance head. That's just a standard 5/8 bridge, the stock setup. Since I just got it back today, I will, it has the stock setup that it would have coming from the Pisgah Banjo shop. That it's set up just like any banjo would be coming out of Pisgah. I'm going to put my setup on it. I'm going to put a radius bridge like that one and put heavy gauge strings like that one because that's the feel that I like. Differences in the sound. This is a deeper sounding banjo, but not too deep, walnut, whereas maple is the lightest sounding wood in instruments. Walnut is the darkest sounding that I know of. I mean, I don't know what like a butternut wood would sound like, but maple's typically your highest pitch in notes, and walnut's generally your lowest. And so just how that one is paired with a skin head to kind of even the tone so it's not too bright, this one's paired with a Renaissance head, which takes the deeper tone and brightens it a little. If this was paired with a skin head, it would be too dark. You wouldn't be able to hear it hardly. It would be way too muffly and clunky, you know. So yeah, some differences here. It's got face dots on it here, so it makes it a bit easier to fret your notes where you want them. You know, you can look down and see them, and you know, not miss the slide dots like that are on there. You know, it's got little slide dots on the side. The other one doesn't have face dots on it. This is nickel hardware. It also has a Dobson tone ring, just like the other one, because, you know, like I said, Dobsons are my favorite. So yeah, this is just a banjo that he built and put together. Didn't have any specific options. He built it probably. Wait, when did he build this? Let's see. This was built in June 2019, so this thing's a year old. So yeah, and for, you know, he's one of those builders where he builds a banjo and it just gets better, you know. And you can't say that about a lot of instruments, but Pisgah Banjos, you can know for sure that you're going to get a quality instrument for a good price and a good waiting time. You know, a lot of these guys, like, you know, Quail Creek Banjos, or maybe not Quail Creek, I don't really know, maybe Ozark Banjos, their waiting time can be up to 5 years, you know, so it's quite a while. And don't get me wrong, they're quality instruments, but it's quite a while, and they're very expensive. These are great price, you know, in the, you know, anywhere from $1,500 to, you know, $2,000. I think this one was about $1,200. The other one was about $15,000, I think. And your waiting time is about 6 months, you know, so you get an extremely good quality instrument, better than any banjo I've ever played. Even Ozark. I have played an Ozark banjo, and everyone have preferences. It doesn't mean it's a bad instrument just because, you know, I prefer one over the other. It's a perfectly good instrument, but in my opinion, a Pisgah trumps a Ozark in, you know, just feel, sound, and everything. And, you know, if you're a banjo playing person like me that prefers Ozarks, well, that's okay. It's like, just like everyone else prefers different cars. Doesn't mean it's a bad car just because you don't drive it. It's just your preference, and Pisgah has everything I like in a banjo. So yeah, that's kind of my review of both of these instruments. So I'll play a little ditty for you here. How about, let's see, what should we play? We just played Cindy on the other one. Maybe I should play it again just to hear the differences. How about Quince Dillon's High D? It'll show you some of the lows and the highs up the neck. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's that. All right, guys. we will see you later. Thanks for watching the whole length of this video if you decided to, and keep picking. All right, see ya.